Excuse me. I don't mean to be forward, but I was wondering if you're here alone.
You should never do anything you don't mean to.
You're absolutely right. Truth is, I was deliberately being forward, and I don't care if you are alone. Excuse me. Can I have a club soda and bring the lady another? Thank you.
So, are you gonna ask me something corny like come here often?
No, I was wondering what you think of the song.
She has a nice voice.
That's disappointing.
You don't think she has a nice voice?
No, it's not that. It's just you're missing the lyrics, the meaning of the song.
You assume too much. The story of two lovers meeting by fate? That's much too cliche for me.
So you don't believe in love?
Sure, I believe in love. When it's over.
I see. So you're saying you don't know it's true love until the end?
Hindsight is 20/20.
My name.
Shh, shh, shh. No names. Why'd you come here alone?
You mean as opposed to accompany someone else?
Yes.
I like the music.
You don't think you can enjoy the music with someone else? I mean, you and I are enjoying the music together.
No. We're sitting together. But we're enjoying the music independently. See, music is like making love.
Oh, you like to make love alone?
No. But if you and I were to make love,
Excuse me?
hypothetically speaking, if we were making love, although we'll be doing it together, our experiences might be very, very different.
Close your eyes.
Are you gonna do a magic trick?
No. Close your eyes. Listen. The drums, the bass, the piano, they're all doing their own thing. Yet they're all playing in the same key, filling in the gaps between the melody. Piercing, caressing, massaging the inner chords of the groove.
Soft but strong. The intensity building as the singer carries the melody. Oh, that's love.
That's making love. That's what makes me come. Take this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Baby, what was that?
Hey, let's just go.
Terrence, go see what's upstairs.
Angel, let's just go. We'll call the police.
Oh my goodness, honey, you probably just left the window open.
Why take a chance? Let's just go.
Wait, Terrence.
Angel, wait.
Come on, it's probably nothing.
Angel, run! Hey, baby.
Hey.
I know this hasn't been easy.
You don't know shit.
You know, you're not the only one this has happened to.
You don't even know what this is.
Why are you so upset with me?
You should have protected me.
I wouldn't have let that man hurt you.
And how could you have stopped him running in the opposite direction? I don't want to talk about this.
Well, we need to talk about
Well, this is not the time.
Well, when is the time? I suggest we go to counseling, you refuse. I try to plan a trip so we can get away for a while, and you say we're too busy.
You really don't want to know what's on my mind.
I can probably guess. You think I'm weak? That I was afraid that night? You're right. I was afraid. I was afraid I was gonna lose you.
So you're resolved to letting him do God knows what while you hope for the best?
No, everything happens so fast. I would die for you, Angel.
I don't need you to die for me. I need you to protect me. Learn how to do that.
You do not understand.
Don't tell me what I understand. In life, there are moments, Terrence. Moments that shape who you are. And you show me who you are. And you can never, ever change that.
You.
I missed you.
It's been weeks. How you holding up?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Everyone's in the living room. Thank you. Go.
You want anything?
No, good, thanks.
You want anything?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Angel, you are usually the life of the party. Don't tell me nothing's
I'm
wrong.
fine, Jazz.
Angel?
Jazz, don't press. I'm a big girl, I can handle it.
So, Dylan, you catch any bad guys lately? Or are you just chasing deadbeat dads and adulterers?
Nah, That's Magnum PI. It's just celebrity clients call you, right?
No, they call me Mr. Mason.
It sounds so ominous. Is that how you intimidate these lowlifes? You put a little bass in your voice, give them that cold stare, and they just fall down in fear.
How'd you know?
It's not that I have a problem with what you do. I believe every cheating husband deserves to be castrated publicly. Every good woman deserves a good, decent man.
And every good man deserves a good woman.
So what do you do when you have someone like Sheldon? That's his name, right?
Dylan.
No. You haven't castrated Sheldon yet, have you?
You're an asshole.
I'm the truth. Do you know why most wives hire me?
Because they're sick of men cheating and lying about it.
They hire me for courage. So they want me to give them some piece of information that gives them the courage to confront what they already know is truth.
They want to know for sure.
They already know. I just give them the prints on the smoking gun.
You are a brave soul, aren't you? I wonder. What if, instead of creating all of this seemingly elusive excitement, all of this backfires on you?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Role-playing, swapping, whatever else you do, don't look so surprised. I know all your freaky little secrets.
I doubt that, but I'm sure you want to know.
See, I for one cannot see my wife with another man.
Well, what do you think the end result will be? You open these doors, and you can't close them. You guys think it's cute, don't you? Turning women out.
Every relationship needs a little spice.
Yeah.
Without it, someone's destined to cheat. Now, you're sexy, you're attractive, you're intelligent. When's the last time someone made your toes curl?
That's none of your business.
I'm just curious. Because a woman who is as repressed as you are has never really known true pleasure. Or been turned out, as you put it.
My sexuality is far from repressed. Don't mistake my repulsion toward men with a low sense of morality with a lack of exploits or some kind of frigidness. I just know what I want. And I know how to keep my business in my bedroom.
Maybe you should talk to someone.
I don't need to talk
About what?
about the break-in from the other night.
Has Terrence been supporting you?
Don't even talk to me about him.
Angel, don't penalize him because you're strong. Sweetie, being strong doesn't necessarily make him weak.
Well, yet protection is the pinnacle masculine attribute. I mean, why else would we need a man?
Well, some of us are strong, magnanimous, industrious, and self-sufficient within ourselves.
And some are delusional, misguided, and manipulative. She needs you right now.
I know. I just don't want to push her.
I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just don't want to push her. I just
Angel? Sweetie, I know I haven't been there for you. But let me now. Why did you marry Terrence?
Because he was sweet, enduring, knew how to persist where most men failed, relentless, passionate.
Do you love him?
I used to. Now we live off the residue.
Then why stay?
Who says I am? In my heart, I'm already gone.
Are you sure about that?
He should have protected me. But that was my mistake. I'll never expect that out of a man again.
Will you put that thing away? You always did have a longing toward depravity.
Never be afraid again.
Don't discount fear. It keeps you sharp. Do you even know how to use that thing?
I'm at the shooting range twice a week.
Well, when the time comes, just to make sure you're ready to pull the trigger. People buy guns to do the work that they cannot. Instead of fixing the problem, they compound it with sloppy indecisions and rash, impulsive behaviors. Look, if you want to leave, then leave. But don't be stupid about it. Leave for the right reasons.
He's not who I thought he was. I want more. I deserve more.
Then what?
What do you mean?
You will never be satisfied. Your contempt for the normal plagues you even as an adult.
You hate the fact that you can't control me, don't you? That's why you left home. Because of your arrogance and rebellion. And who are you to judge? I mean, I know USC is not Harvard, but I'm not dumb, and I know what I want.
Terrence is a good man, Amy.
Terrence is ordinary. And ordinary just won't do. Hello to you too. Yes, just let me shower and I'll be there in a minute. You're so bad. I'll see you soon.
The dinner's almost ready.
Not for me, thanks.
So where are you going? Out where?
I have a business meeting.
With whom?
An old friend. Why do I need to tell my husband every time I have a business meeting?
I'm not just your husband, I'm also your business partner. And since when do business meetings take place on a Friday night in a short dress?
Good business mind knows that you do what it takes whenever the opportunity presents itself.
Well, who are you meeting with?
Devin.
Your ex? What is there left to talk to him about? I told you, I'm not selling.
If you were thinking logically and not out of jealousy, you would know that Devin has enough money for us to retire on.
I don't need his money.
Don't be silly. Of course you do. Or did you forget about that for sale sign out front?
Honey, don't do this.
Do what? Don't be mad that I have the wherewithal to make this happen, and you don't.
Well, this is my dream, my passion. I love what I create. I'm not selling my dream.
Dreams are for dreamers. This is business.
And this business I built from one shack.
That I turned into 3 viable revenue streams. And don't pretend like we don't need the money. This economy is going to ruin us. And if it takes Devin to bail us out and save the house, so be it.
Don't go. Well, where are you meeting him?
Darlene's. And it's probably gonna be a late night, so don't wait up.
Bartender. Bourbon. Neat. Start a tab.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming. Welcome to Darlene's. We have a fantastic night tonight. We have a beautiful singer here for you. I want you to put your hands together and just welcome Miss Ife Thomas.
Come on, Devin. Tell me what I want to hear.
You're right. I did live to regret hurting you.
That's not what I want to hear.
Oh, yes, you do. You've always taken great pleasure in being right. Why should now be any different?
Okay. Maybe a little bit. But what I really want to hear is that you are still interested in buying my restaurant chain.
Oh, that. Now, here I thought this was a friendly meeting.
Oh, it is.
Then why are your fangs showing?
Come on, Devin. It's the right time. You're always looking for a good investment, and you've already made an offer.
Yes, but you turned me down.
It's all about timing.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not your husband calling the shots?
We have a partnership.
Yes, but he did start the business before he met you, and he is the head chef.
Yes, but I'm the one who revamped the entire business, opened multiple locations. The success is as much mine as it is his.
There's the Angelica I know and love. How about we talk about it over a drink in my hotel suite?
Infidelity is the one vice we don't have in common.
You always did know how to stab someone with those eyes.
What's that phrase used to say? I am drawn to your fire, but burned by the flame.
Touché.
And I think that was what, after about the third time we broke up? I mean, I don't know if it was our infectious breakup to makeups, or the absence of normality that most couples take for granted, like actually going on a date, or seeing each other in the middle of the day.
Well, being the 70s man that I am, I must lend to a great songwriter of that time. If I could save time in a bottle.
Unfortunately, you can't.
Not here. Buy me a drink?
Just go away.
No, look at me, look at me. Now don't be rude. Buy me a drink.
Bartender. Get her what she wants.
Wow. Such the gentleman.
What are you even doing here?
Just a coincidence, I presume. Or maybe in the right place at the right time.
My offer still stands. You built quite a following in South Orange County, San Diego, and now San Francisco. But you, my dear, have to be part of the package. And you're probably clearing a little under $200 a year.
That's generous, Devin, but I'd have to talk that over with my husband.
The angel I knew didn't take orders from anyone.
And I still don't. But it's only fair.
I'll tell you what. We built some pretty substantial equity in the business since last time we spoke. Here's a new number to consider. Now, this number here, this will change your life. Don't answer now. Think about it. Talk it over with your husband.
I will.
Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight?
You are never going to win her like this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sure you do. And you love her. Everyone can see that.
I just want to be left alone right now.
I can respect that. I wonder how she's going to react to you stalking her. She already sees you as weak, yet here you are on the verge of tears like a little puppy dog. Don't get upset with me, Terrence. I'm just trying to paint a picture for you. This is exactly how she's going to see you.
Bartender, another one.
Look. You fell in love with the prom queen, the captain of the cheerleading squad, but... Now, sure, that sweet demeanor and those big brown eyes might work for a while, but... Can't you feel it? The distance? The struggle to find commonality? Damn. The loss of respect.
You spend time trying to figure out your own life.
Oh, no. Angelica is my little sister, and I know that she loves you, but she doesn't want you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't. I can help you.
What's in it for you?
I just want to see my little sister happy.
Try again.
I graduated from high school and was accepted into Harvard at 17. Graduated from Harvard Law at 25, in the DA's office by 27, and the entire time I focused on nothing but myself. I wasn't much of a big sister, and now that both of our parents are dead, I'm all that Angel has. No, let it play. Let it play.
What does she want?
She wants something extraordinary, something extreme. She wants to know that you're stronger than her.
What do I have to do?
There's no saying. Give a woman what she needs, and she'll give you what you want.
So what should I do?
Take it. Show her you run this shit.
I take it we already played
No,
that
no,
game.
no, no, no. Take it when she really doesn't want it. I mean, you can only pretend for so long, but take it when she hates your guts.
You rape my wife?
No, how can it be rape, sweetie? She's your wife.
You're crazy.
No, 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 no. Look at me and tell me she wouldn't love it. Okay. Clearly you're not man enough. Shut up. Oh, yes. That's it. That's what she needs. Blow her fucking mind. Another Cosmo, please.
Where are you going?
Oh, last minute deal. I gotta find in San Francisco. There's a problem with the distributors. I get in tonight, I'll deal with it in the morning.
Why didn't you tell me? We could have gone together.
Well, no, that's fine. I can handle it.
I want to talk some more about Devin's offer.
What's there to talk about? You want to sell, I don't.
$5 million is a lot of money, Terrence.
Money isn't everything.
Don't shut me down, Terrence. I've already signed the papers. All you have to do is sign.
Don't wait up.
Oh, shit.
Angel? Angel? God, Angel. You all right? Is he still here? Did he hit you? Are you hurt?
He raped me, Tara. He raped me.
Oh, honey. Honey, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to the police. I'm going to the police.
Are you sure? I'm just...
He raped me. You're asking me if I'm sure.
Honey, he's your husband. I'm just saying.
That doesn't give him the right.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Hey, I'll go with you.
No. No, I need to do this by myself.
Okay. Okay.
Out of all the problems we've ever had, why would he do this? Why would he do it? I don't know how to do it.
Mrs. Moore. Angelica Moore?
Yes. Is there a problem?
No, just your name. Is Hispanic?
Do I look Hispanic to you?
No, your name.
It means angel. Or angelic one. My mother was an optimist.
Didn't mean to offend you. You here to report a rape?
Why do you look so surprised?
It's just that you seem calmer than most rape victims.
Thank you.
For what?
For not seeing me as the victim type.
Well, I'm sorry you had to go through such an ordeal.
Don't feel sorry for me. I hate that feeling.
There are some special circumstances regarding these charges.
Like,
Well, you are claiming the assailant is your husband.
why does that make it special? Rape is rape. It doesn't matter who it is.
Are you sure there's not a misunderstanding here?
Ironic. If this were a murder investigation, he'd probably be the prime suspect. Rape should be worse. I trusted him. I loved him.
Your husband has no priors, no record of any kind. And this isn't a murder investigation. And with rape
In some ways it is. I'm really amazed at society's subjective apathy towards conviction. Someone robs a bank, they go to prison. They rob your soul, there's no penance to pay.
Mrs. Moore, I'm going to have to ask you again. Are you sure that this is not a misunderstanding? Because once you go down that road, it ain't no turning back. So, why don't you tell me what happened?
I'm not a hopeful person, detective. I don't lend a faint. You know, I set things in motion, and then I work my butt off until I can make them happen. So when my marriage started to deteriorate, I absolutely refused to let it fail. I was gonna pick it up and carry it on my shoulders until I couldn't carry it anymore or could stand on its own. Do you have any idea what it feels like to carry something, detective?
Yes. Yeah, I know what that feels like. My wife has cancer. She's dying. And we tried everything and nothing seems to work. The only options left are either too expensive or too experimental. We feel powerless. But I'm going to carry her until she dies or I fall. Now, is that what you felt like when your husband raped you? You feel powerless?
Yes.
Why don't we just continue? Mrs. Moore, tell me what happened last night.
Terrence was supposed to be out of town. He came back in the house while I was in the shower. He was dressed like a burglar. And he raped me.
Why would he be dressed like a burglar?
We had a break-in about a month ago. I don't know what he was thinking.
Did he hit you?
No.
Has he ever hit you in the past?
No.
Does he have a history of violence?
No.
Have you ever known to do that type of thing before?
How would I know that?
Okay, is there a history of this in his family, his uncle, his father?
He never knew his father. Why does any of this matter?
We're trying to establish a pattern.
Why does it matter whether it's the first or the last time? He raped me.
I believe you. Why do you think he did this?
I don't know.
Have you ever known your husband to have any deviant behavior?
Deviant?
Sexually?
How would you describe deviant, detective? Because as far as I'm concerned, every man is a sexual deviant.
I don't know about every man.
Have you ever slapped your wife on the ass while you're making love to her?
I'm sorry?
Why is it that men like that so much?
I'm not sure all men do.
They all do. And they like it because it's the only time they can hit a woman and get away with it. Why do men like to be called daddy? Daddy. You want to talk about sick and deviant? Ever pull your wife's hair like she was a horse? Ever ride her doggy style? Oh, yes. He was deviant. And I gave it to him anyway he liked it. If he wanted me to fuck him sideways, I fucked him sideways because if I didn't, somebody else would. Now, isn't that what any good wife would do, detective?
Okay, I think I got enough to get things started. So, is there anybody else I can talk to? Any friends or anything? Hey, Mrs. Moore. Mrs. Moore? Trust me, it's gonna be all right. Okay? Okay.
Hi, Angel.
Hey, hon.
So worried about you. You can't let this continue.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
You need to press charges against him and get out now.
This is my fault. Like you always said, some doors just can't be closed.
I know what I said, but it doesn't make this right. You can't take the blame for this. He's gotta pay.
He will. He'll pay. We all pay. Most women don't know what they want. You marry a good man, and they mess him up so badly they don't want him anymore. Pays for that.
Stop taking up for him. No matter what his motive was, he was wrong.
I'm so scared, Tara. I am so scared. I never meant for any of this to happen. I just...
I know. I'll be with you through all of this. I know. We'll get through this together. We'll make him pay. We'll make him pay.
So, how well did you know Mr. Moore?
I know him well enough. Dylan's really the only one who knew him before he married Angelica.
And would you say they had a happy marriage?
If you mean they were happy all the time, no.
So, have you ever seen them fight?
No, but you don't see most couples fight. I mean, that wouldn't be surprising.
So, how would you describe Mr. Moore's demeanor?
Calm, deliberate, innately good.
And what do you mean by that?
Most people are wicked. Terrence is by far more good than he is bad.
And how would you know that?
In order to deal with someone like Angelica and not snap, you have to be good.
Oh, so you're saying that Mr. Moore was close to snapping?
You're not listening. He was the calm one. She was the crazy one. From one form of bash to another, you're barking up the wrong tree. Angelica's a nutcase.
And what makes you say that?
I mean, she was known to be a little eccentric sexually.
Wait a minute. Angelica, not Terrence.
Terrence is a smooth talker. He's the Romeo type. Angelica is the freak. I mean, and that chick is dysfunctional. Twisted.
Oh, go ahead, elaborate. Go ahead.
Well, from what I understand, he was into just about everything under the sun.
Terrence?
Yes. Whips, chains, candle wax, role-playing.
Whoa, role-playing?
Yes, they were into role playing. Terrence would go to a bar or a club or restaurant and he'd pick her up.
She couldn't even use her real name because apparently it would take him out of character.
Like I said, twisted. He wasn't rough enough for her, so he had to pretend to be someone else. It wasn't enough that he had to put on this act. She'd even tell him what to say.
She wrote him a script just to keep him in line. Otherwise, he would take it too far.
She'd get turned off if he didn't say just the right thing.
Angelica would get turned off at some of the lascivious things he would say. He would just go too far.
If I had to pick between the both of them, I say she was the rapist. She has all the power. Oh, there's something else you should know.
What?
She went to the police.
Don't worry about it. I'll handle it.
What do you mean, don't worry about it? It's on record.
I said I will handle it.
Jasmine.
Look, if you don't have the stomach for this, then maybe you should just take it up with the courts. See how you feel when they give her controlling interest of your business. Everything that you've worked for and everything that you've built down the toilet. Good. Now zip your pants up and keep your shit together and do not call me again until I can convince her to drop the charges.
Don't screw me on this.
Don't you ever put your hands on me.
Just like your sister. I get it. You enjoy this shit.
You're enjoying this just as much as I am.
Are you aware there's different types of rapists? The first kind is the freak. He can't get it up unless he's terrorizing his victim. He's impulsive, deviant of sorts. The second kind is the nut, where he actually believes the woman wants to be raped.
Well, I'm not a rapist.
And then the third is driven by anger and rage, and they take it out on their victim. Are you angry, Mr. Moore?
No, I'm not.
I believe you. You don't strike me as that type. I mean, your wife accused you of rape, and you're sitting here as calm as a cucumber. You think this is all a misunderstanding, don't you?
Yes, I didn't rape my wife.
Then why wouldn't she speak about it if it was just a misunderstanding?
I don't know. She was angry.
I say that's an understatement. You raped her.
I did not. She was angry about something else. She wants to sell our business. I don't. We argued. I tried to make it up to her.
And how did you try to make it up to her?
She likes to role play. She likes it rough.
So you took it upon yourself to break in your own home and then dress up like a robber?
Yeah.
You are a liar. I hate liars.
Have you ever loved someone so much, but no matter what you do, she's not happy? But then you find this place, this thing that satisfies her, if only momentarily. You don't care about the extremities. You don't consult your morality. You just want to see her happy.
Oh, okay. So you decided to take back control.
No, this is my way of satisfying my wife.
Mr. Moore, rape is against the law. Even between a husband and a wife.
But when is it rape?
When she says no!
What if she always says no? And when exactly do I stop, huh? After the first time she says no? The second? Or the third? Or after she has an orgasm? Rolls over and gives me a kiss. She likes it when I take it.
What a pathetic existence. I mean, you gotta rape your wife just to have sex with her? Boy, that must have really pissed you off, didn't it? I mean, just the thought of her pushing you away.
It's not like
All
that.
bullshit is just like that. You gotta dress up and play somebody else, have sex with her? No! Oh. Bingo. So that's what pushed you over, isn't it? That's what set you off, wasn't it? The thought. I mean, this here is your wife. You put that big ass ring on her finger, that nice house. You even made her a partner in your business. And she has the audacity to tell you no? Oh, that would have pissed me off too. I would have took it too. Yeah, you got all your friends confused, huh? They all thought you were in charge. But ain't no way in hell you calling the shots. You just a weak ass. I can see your wife dragging you around by your balls. Huh!
I am weak.
What?
I said I am weak. No one should ever have to put up with what I do.
So you decide to rape her to get back at her, didn't you?
No. I gave her what she wanted. What she needed.
You were a very sick bastard, Mr. Moore. And I'm gonna take you down. Believe me.
There you go, man.
Thanks. Where'd I go wrong, D?
Where every man goes wrong. You chose the wrong woman.
You know, my grandma used to tell me the scripture from Proverbs. She said, it's better to be on the corner of a rooftop than a house with an angry woman.
Yeah, she was wise.
Yeah.
But the thing is, women are made to follow. And as soon as you allow them to lead you down their own path, that's when you lost your place as a man.
I don't know if I agree with that, man.
Every woman wants a man. Someone's gonna take charge. They're built that way.
Not every woman. Otherwise, she wouldn't have went to the police.
Every woman. Don't even sweat those bullshit charges, man. That's just her trying to act like... Hold on a second, man. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Case in point.
What?
Jazz says she just dropped the charges.
Yeah, I can still dunk. Watch. All right.
I'm looking for Mrs. Moore.
It's for you.
Detective Edwards, what are you doing here?
I just want to make sure you are all right.
Of course I'm all right. Why wouldn't I be all right?
Well, you said your husband raped you, and then you dropped the charges.
It was all just a misunderstanding. I appreciate the concern, but this is highly inappropriate.
I know. Look, I just wanted
Look,
to...
my sister, the attorney, is right inside. She was able to talk some sense into me. It's not even that, I mean, rape is such an awful accusation, especially when it's your husband.
Listen to me. If he hurts you,
Are your hands clean?
what?
Don't judge unless your hands are clean. I know you feel the need to save someone, but please, let it go. This is not yours to carry, it's mine. Good night, Detective.
Good night, Mrs. Moore.
How is she?
She'll live.
Damn, don't be so cold.
She's fine, Tara.
Why wouldn't she be?
Don't play dumb.
Where is Sheldon, by the way? Why are you always here and he's always somewhere else?
Sheldon works long hours.
Ah, I bet he does.
Were you born a jackass, or is this just something you work hard at?
You know, if I was Sheldon and my wife looked like you, I would never let her out alone like this.
He doesn't let me out. I'm an adult.
I'm sure you get pretty lonely, spending so much time alone.
Don't flatter yourself, I'm not that lonely.
Would you tell me if you were?
No. Don't change the subject. Terrence?
Mind your business, Tara.
What would you do if Sheldon needed some intimacy and you were tired?
I would meet his needs.
What if you didn't feel like it?
I would still meet his needs. That's what a good woman does.
And what if you were sick and he just had to have it?
Then he would have to wait.
And what if he doesn't want to wait and he decides to take it?
Let go.
Who compromises?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. It's not about compromise. It's about self-control. Sheldon acts like an adult. He waits. He takes a shower, he jacks off, but he never forces himself on her. Women have struggled far too long to get the respect in this society than to have it ripped away by those we choose to love.
Men are created to be the aggressor.
And what would you have us do, Dylan? Bow before our kings?
Only if I deem you worthy.
God didn't create any slaves.
Precisely. Do you know that 1978 was the first time a man ever stood trial for raping his wife?
It still shouldn't be. If a woman doesn't want to satisfy her husband's needs, she shouldn't get married.
No. The bigger question is, does marriage constitute consent? When a man forces himself on his wife, it is rape.
What about love? What about God?
In this world,
Yeah, in this world of lies and deceit. I mean, we still take our vows in front of God.
In this world, whether I'm your wife or not, you still need my consent.
marriage is a contract. It's implied consent. You get all of me, I get all of you. Whether you feel like it or not, that's it. And if you don't like it, I suggest you stay your ass single.
You know, your idyllic barbaric attitude is what breeds fear in women. It's like a man toting a gun just to prove how tough he is, when really, it only proves his cowardliness.
You mean like this one?
See, people respect us out of fear.
But it's just a tool.
It's not about whether or not a woman wants to make love to her husband. It is about her right to say no. The ownership of her own body. You see, the right woman knows exactly what to do to reclaim some of that control. It's the yin and the yang. And when it's done perfectly, you only see the beauty in what God created.
And when men act like fools, women can clearly see the chaos that men breed.
Why so jumpy?
What are you doing here?
Just checking up on you.
I don't need you to check on me.
Sure you do. I have to make sure you stay the course.
You know, you really are twisted.
Aren't we all?
Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this?
I'm taking back control of my
No,
marriage.
correction, and I am giving you back control in your marriage.
I'll let you keep thinking that.
You're a rapist, Terrence.
I am not a rapist.
Why do you still keep a picture of her in your wallet?
To remind me of the evil of women.
What are you gonna do? Hit me?
I don't hit women.
You gonna make me pay then? Make me submit because you're the man and I'm the woman?
Stop it.
Oh, that's right. Most rapists rescind when the woman is the aggressor. What's wrong, Terrence? Can't get it up unless you're pretending to be in control? You are sick. The moment I gave you a way to explore those dark, depraved desires, you started watering at the mouth.
Shut up.
Oh, you are so weak.
She's never gonna forgive you for this.
Forgive me. She should be begging for my forgiveness. I was ostracized by my father. All because I was the child who wouldn't keep her mouth shut about him sneaking in our room at night. Well, she said nothing like she liked it.
She was a child. She was innocent.
There's no innocent. She knew right from wrong, just like my mother did when she said nothing about it.
This has gone too far, Jesse.
I say when it's too far.
It's over. You can tell her whatever you want.
It is not over until I say it is. And you will do exactly what I say unless you plan to spend the next 5 to 10 years in prison. Spousal rape is a felony, baby.
But I didn't rape my wife.
Oh, yes, you did. You even liked it, you sick freak.
I'm not gonna do it again.
Are you really stupid enough to believe the courts will even care that she's your wife?
You were supposed to be helping me save my marriage.
Now, what makes you think your marriage is worth saving?
Hey, you. You'll have the papers notarized by the end of the week. Okay. You too. And, don't pretend like... I'll see you soon, okay? Good night, Devin.
What's your favorite? Homemade, like you like it.
No, thank you.
Well, I'll just leave it here in case you change your mind.
Are we really gonna carry on this charade when no one's here?
You know why I love you? It's a challenge. I mean, most men love the chase, but there's no satisfaction in that. You see, with you, the challenge never ends. Most people think I'm crazy for putting up with your shit, but it's this chemistry. I mean, you drive me differently than I drive you.
You raped me.
No,
Yes.
I gave you what you needed. I always know what you need, Angel. You like to play tough, but more than anything, you want to be able to trust. And you're scared that, people might just...
You don't scare me, Terrence.
But why would you fear me? I'm your husband, silly. Maybe you're afraid that people might find out about your past.
You all have a past.
Maybe you're afraid of what people might see. You have to look beyond your coarse exterior. Bravado.
And a razor sharp tongue.
Underneath, you're like a raging river. It's beautiful. Is yours strong?
Terrence, don't. Don't!
I know you, Angelica. I know what you want.
No! No! God, no! Terrence, no! Please! Terrence, please! Stop it!
Yeah, baby.
Oh, shit. That's it, baby.
I'm looking for Mrs. Moore.
She's not here.
Are you sure about that?
Good night, detective.
How did you do it? How did you keep such a beautiful, strong woman on such a tight leash?
My wife is very cunning, detective. That's what makes her alluring. Don't mistake that for vulnerability. You see, everything she does deliberately.
What about her? Sheila Carter? You raped her when you were 16.
I didn't rape anyone.
You were convicted.
I was 16. We were drunk. Those files are sealed. How'd you get those anyway?
It doesn't matter. See, because I see who you are. See, you the big guy on campus. Every girl wants to be a notch on your belt. You didn't want them. You don't like it when a woman throws herself at you, do you? It's the taking it that drives you.
Good night, detective.
I see it in your eyes. I stared in the eyes of 100 rapists. And you all look the same. Weak. So the next time you get upset, you want to take it out on your wife again? I'll be there. I'm gonna make sure your ass burns. Good night, Mr. Moore.
What'd you tell him? Why is he still coming around here?
Because he's concerned about me.
Why?
Because you raped me. Why do you think? Shit.
Angel.
Move.
Damn it, Angel.
Where's your key?
I must have left it at home.
What did you tell him?
I told him everything. Told him that you raped me, and I was going to make you pay.
Make me pay?
Terrence, this is not the right time. Why don't y'all just calm down?
No, this is the perfect time. I'm sick of walking around here like everything's okay. It's not okay. You raped me. And I am your wife, not your whore.
I was losing you. And Jasmine said taking it was the only way to put you in your place.
Shut up, Terrence.
It was all her. She said I wasn't strong enough and that taking it was the only way to show you how strong I was. Baby, she hates you. She's always hated you. She wanted me to break you.
Why would you do this to me?
He did it because I told him to. You had everything. And I had nothing. You were treated like a princess while I had to struggle and fight for everything. Do you know what decisions little girls have to make when their daddies aren't around?
You chose to leave.
You think this was a choice?
Yes.
I deserved the kind of love that you got. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, yeah. I am so okay. Because now I have brought you down to the level of a common whore. And I used your husband to do it.
That's what this is about. Your jealousy. You're sad.
Oh, keep talking, Angel.
Whoa.
You are making this so much easier.
Jasmine, wait.
You see, I put away criminals every day. So I figured out how they think. You see, the good ones? Yeah, the good ones think it through. For instance, Terrence.